Hey everyone, Scott Cunningham, aka Scott's Business. Today we're going to be talking about fixing the Lbry DApp space issues. So if you're using the desktop application for Lbry, you might be having some issues with space, and because it's not listed anywhere in the settings to actually control this, you might be wondering like what you can do, and if there's something that you can do that won't actually affect the usability of the application. And while they do have a website, the problem is if you're a creator and you're trying to upload, you might be limited by space requirements. Now, mind you, if you are compressing your videos, which you should be for easier downloading and streaming for the people who are watching your videos, and that can be done using Handbrake, Handbrake, Handbrake. It is a very, very useful way to compress your videos. You should be doing that. And the limit is 500 megabytes, so that shouldn't be an issue unless you have a very, very long video. But say you are uploading something that is more than 500 megabytes after being compressed, you may have to use the Lbry desktop application to upload your video, or whatever it might be. So now that you can't use the website and you don't necessarily want to use the DApp because it's taking up so much space on your computer, depending on what you're what you're limited by size-wise, because this is going to be on your main drive. So for example, I have an SSD that has all my main stuff, but it is much smaller than where I'm storing all my media. And the majority of a big chunk that was taking up a lot of space, like maybe 70 gigs, was all from Lbry, and I didn't know why, and I wasn't sure how I could go about fixing this. So after doing some digging around, I'll actually bring up the application here just to kind of show what it would have seemed like if you were thinking, okay, well, maybe it's somewhere here in the settings. You look through the settings, you realize that you can download things to a certain spot, but any videos that are being watched are in some form being downloaded and stored on your wherever this is installed, on whatever drive this is installed on. So because it's installed on my main drive, I had to go in and figure out where that was, and you can safely delete everything that's taking up all the space. So for people who aren't aware of this, because I didn't see this anywhere online when I was trying to find it, I might have found an FAQ somewhere or something like that, but I didn't see a video or any like really detailed instructions. So once you go to your app data, like assuming you're on Windows, otherwise if you're on Mac, you would do whatever would be the similar version of this where your actual Lbry data is being stored. For me, if I go into app data, then local, and I scroll down to Lbry and I click on it, also note that in Lbry, you can copy your wallets, and this might be good to back up every now and then. But what's taking up all the space is in lbry.net. And you can even see that right now there's 36 gigs in there right now in the blob files. So something that a lot of people aren't aware of is that you can actually delete all of these files and it won't have any impact on your Lbry experience. And you'll be able to free up a lot of space on your computer, especially if you're like me and this was getting you close to hitting the limit on your space. So quite simply, every now and then I will just come into this file and I will delete all of these files. And while they are very small by themselves, they definitely add up. As you can see, there's almost 19,000 items in here. So this is good to go to every now and then and just like clear it all out, and it will have a massive impact on the amount of space that is being taken up. I realize this is a very, very short video today. What I'm actually going to be doing for the next few videos or over the next few weeks, I'm going to be putting out little Lbry tutorials and guides and how-tos, and eventually I'll piece it all together into a comprehensive guide. The guide itself will be on all my blogging platforms, and it'll link to each video, and it'll kind of do an explanation with it. And I'll also have a playlist on YouTube and anywhere you can have playlists. Anyways, though, let me know if this helped you guys. This was a game changer for me because I was half debating just uninstalling this and just using the web app. But then I realized again that you're limited by size restrictions, but that shouldn't be too much of an issue for the average person who is compressing their videos. Originally, when I was uploading, my videos were like a gig or more. And now that I'm compressing them all with Handbrake, they're usually 8 to 10 times more, like smaller and compressed. And it makes it way easier for uploading, streaming, downloading, all that good stuff. And it will inevitably take up less space on other people's computers when they download these files to their blob files. So let me know if this helped you guys. This was huge for me, and let me know if you have any other questions or concerns that you can't figure out, but you would like to have a guide of some sort made for Lbry or even any other major blockchain applications. If you did watch to the very end of this video, I really appreciate it. Make sure to comment hashtag #1ham. Let me know in the comments by commenting that. And thank you so much for watching. You're amazing. Have an amazing day. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. I'm Scott Cunningham, aka Scottsy Business, signing off. Cheers.